It's the story that's overshadowed the early stages of this year's championships and cast a cloud over both the GAA and RTÉ. The decision to put most Munster hurling matches so far this season behind a paywall on an online-only app, co-owned by the association and the state broadcaster, has been widely criticised. With high-profile football clashes later this month also going online only, there are high-profile calls for a U-turn.
They certainly need to look at it for next year, because it would not be acceptable to see this continue, especially in this time of economic crisis. And the fact, as I said, that so many of our wonderful supporters and volunteers are basically shut out of watching the best games in the world when we should be opening them up.
But RTÉ says that's not happening. Head of Sport Declan McBennett is also on the GAAGO board. He's denying the thrilling encounters between Limerick and Clare and Cork and Tipperary were hand-picked to drive interest in the GAAGO service, and he stands over its offering so far.
So there are choices to be made. As with everything in life, some people will agree with them, some people will disagree with them.
So there won't be any change in strategy then from RTÉ Sport and GAAGO strategy then?
We will review everything at the end of the year. We will see what needs to be done, what needs to be changed, if anything needs to be changed, and that's the nature of any process whereby when you're mandated to do a particular number of games, you learn from it at the end of the year. But certainly GAAGO is proving to be a very, very well embraced complementary service to the free-to-air games that are available.
But the pressure is unrelenting. The issue is now a hot topic politically. Age Action says the online service is an invisible barrier for older fans, while the Taoiseach says championship games should be free to air. In the Dáil today, the Taoiseach too said the strategy should change.
The solution to me seems to lie in making sure that the most popular, most important matches are the ones that are on RTÉ and TG Ceathair, and use GAAGO for the other matches.
While TV coverage of top quality hurling has been in short supply in the early summer, when the All-Ireland series in football gets underway in a fortnight, the matter is likely to flare up once again.
And our news correspondent Richard Chambers joins me now for more on this. And Virgin Media Television has issued a statement on this round this evening then, Richard.
Very strongly worded statement, Colette. Really does up the ante, I think, with regards to this situation regarding RTÉ and GAAGO. In this statement, Virgin Media Television asks that when Sky Television decided not to renew its GAA rights, the GAA did not approach other broadcasters to ascertain whether they would be interested in broadcasting these games, but arbitrarily decided to put them behind a paywall. The question must be asked, posits Virgin Media Television, did RTÉ pay anything for these rights, or did they just agree to keep them behind a paywall to drive incremental revenues for both partners in GAAGO, i.e. RTÉ and the GAA? Virgin Media Television going on to say that given the multi-million increases in state funding to RTÉ over recent years, that RTÉ has more sports rights now than it can actually show on its channels. So very much upping the ante in terms of this situation, which is unlikely to go away anytime soon.
All right.